Ladies and gentlemen, the College of Knowledge, Top Rock, presents by special request 15 favorite songs by Sir Elton John. And our special guest today is another character of Bimbo Barbarella's. She was in a comic book that she wrote back in the 1980s. Let me introduce to you Miss Cupcake Cheese. Hello, everybody. This is Cupcake Cheese. And I see we have a few people up here already. There was a few other people who wanted to come on, so let me give it a little minute here. Okay, and a little history of Cupcake Cheese. Back in the late 1980s, I wrote and sold a comic book called The Adventures of Faucet Man. And one of the villains, her name was Cupcake Cheese. And I was actually looking at the comic book a couple of days ago, and this is sort of how Cupcake Cheese looked in the comic. And I said, that would be a perfect outfit and getup for the Elton John show. Chris, I haven't invited anybody on yet. Don't bug me or I'll say no. So you got to get a gander at this outfit again of Cupcake Cheese. Because in the comic book, she was gold and black. And did you notice the boots of Cupcake Cheese? Gold and black boots. How about that? And I forget how much I actually sold my Adventures of Faucet Man for, but it was all right. And I still have the copyright for it. So, okay, shit means I got to put on the headphones. Damn it. I think these are the broken ones. Oh, yikes. So we have so let me get my head and everything ready. Sugar Bridges said that she was going to send me a list of her songs that she wasn't going to be able to be on tonight's program. And this was at like 1 in the afternoon, and I haven't heard from her yet, so maybe she is going to come on. Mark, is the echo gone? Is there still an echo, anybody? Because I can't hear anybody. Okay, but I can't hear anything. Well, this won't work if I can't hear anything. Ah, damn. Hold on. Just bear with me. Yeah, 1 second. I gotta fix this audio. Okay, because I can hear myself on YouTube, but not on Restream. Let me click off YouTube. What about now? Can anybody hear me now? Let me see. Let me send out a link, and that's probably why, because I didn't send out links yet. Duh. It was another long day. Being called constantly by people, you know, for no reason whatsoever. Okay, here's the link. Addie, so are you going to do your list, Addie? Okay, here's Jen.
Oh.
Hello, Jen. Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Chris can put our camera on. We'll be good. We're getting there.
Okay, because you guys have two cameras on.
Oh, that's right.
There we
There's Mr.
go.
Bronca.
Yay.
Yay, we're liking them.
Addie, so are you going to come up?
See?
What about you, Mr. Bopak?
And we have the jaundice lighting.
Well, it's just this
Addie.
light.
Turn it a little.
Addie, okay, Addie, so, yeah, Addie, so come up on the stream. because I have a list because I have room for a lot of people. Because I can only do 4 people on the
Can you
on
Get up
the
a little bit.
stream.
mirror can you mirror the camera? Can you reverse it?
Oh,
Anybody hear me?
we can hear you. We're fiddling with our settings right
Yeah.
now.
Okay, Bopak. I mean,
Oh,
if you just want to do a list off the top of your head,
mhm.
you can do that.
Can you hear me
Oh,
or not?
because I'm sure there's enough floating around inside your head that you could come up with 15.
Bobak has a lot of things floating around inside that.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
amazing. He's amazing.
More than me. More than me. And now, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Addie's here. She has her list. Come on, girl.
Yeah, let's get the fourth person in so we can stop being in portrait mode where we can only put a third of our respective heads into the
Right.
camera
Right.
at the same time.
I feel like Prism here. That crazy
Oh,
woman.
well, I told you. Here's Miss Addie. Okay.
How's your week been, Mark?
Hello,
There.
dear. How are you, Miss Addie?
Good. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so hi Mark. Hi everyone.
How you been?
Oh, there. Hi there.
And Chris, if you wanna do your 15 list from the side chat, I'll call on you. Yeah, see, but I was expecting certain people up. That's why, you know, I had to invite them up first. So what, Bopak? You're gonna do it or not? Come on, make up your mind.
Bobak
Okay,
says
Chris,
just
yeah.
expecting no list.
Okay. Chris, and I'm serious. Um, don't be writing down any stupid crap or posting dumb messages. When I call your name, tell me what your Elton John song is, and that is that. No bloviating. If anybody knows
No
what that word
tabulating?
means. I gotta run around a bit, so I'm just enjoying the show. Okay. All right, Mr. Bopak. Well, you're always welcome up here. So, I thought Leah, and I still didn't get honey bunches.
Hey, Dan, how's it going? Yeah, Bobbles starts at, I think, 9-ish, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
10, I think. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Dan. Well, when you go, tell Bobbles that as soon as I'm done here, I'll swing over to her channel and see what's going on there.
Yeah.
Bubbles is not on tonight. Bubbles is not on tonight.
Huh?
No, she was on
I
last
didn't think so.
night.
She's usually on Saturday. Yeah, because she
Yeah.
has her special show on Thursday with her subscribers. And then Saturday, she usually does her trivia with JC Bear.
Yeah, she has trivia this Saturday. She has her members only chat tonight.
Yeah, so Dan
Okay.
said he's not a square because I put out a short saying that you had changed your show to Friday nights at 8, be there or be square. So Dan's proving that he's not square. Dan, you'll never be square in my eyes. We know that.
I don't know. Maybe hexagonal. Would you want to go
He's
with that?
multifaceted. That's what
Uh-oh.
Dan is.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So then he's heptagonal, which is 7 sides.
Woo, baby. Don't give your secret away, Dan. We'll keep it to ourselves.
Okay, so this is how the list is going to be. As usual, Chris, the COO of the College of Knowledge, will be going first.
Already.
Okay,
Then
Chris.
who's that?
Okay. And then Miss Jen, and then Mark. Yeah, Dan, I thought that she did a private chat. And then coming up in the rear, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of something funny to say about Addie being in the rear. I'm sure I can, but you know.
You can't be mean to Cat Mama there.
Hey, oh, and and I wanted to take a video of like all of our kittens jumping around today, but uh, okay, so I guess Chris is gonna bail. Okay. Okay, so we have 5. That's good. That's good. So let us begin with the much requested Elton John's top 15 songs. Let us start the show with Chris.
Alrighty. With my number 13, I went with
15. 15.
Okay. I made 20 just in case you would change that. But my number 15 is "Take Me to the Pilot."
Oh, I love that song.
What a great
I
song.
didn't type down which album that was from though. But
It's actually from his
later
first
one.
album. It's actually
First
from
one.
his first album. Yes.
That's right. It is from
I thought
the first album.
Well, actually, it's from his second album. His first one he
Right.
had released like 3 years prior of like folk
Empty
music.
Sky.
So
Empty
it's
Sky,
really
yeah.
not even yeah, it's really not even considered canon.
Mhm.
So is his
Right.
first one, yes. Okay, Jennifer N, you're 15. Oh, okay. Hello, Matt 4K. How are you, dear? Nice to see you.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna add 2 that I weren't on my original 13 list, but "Candle in the Wind."
And
So
did I originally say 13?
You said
yes,
13.
Oh, well.
Yes.
But again, I made mine amount to 20 just in case it changed.
because we're used to you always changing.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. Like I said, you should be used to the Bimbo Barbarella music program with special guest host as Cupcake Cheese. As hell, I don't even know what's going on, and it's my own shit.
All right, Mark, what's your number 15?
It's a song called off of the Captain Fantastic album called Better Off Dead.
Oh, deep cut.
And it's a
Cool.
dark show to tune.
And this outfit I'm wearing looks a little Captain Fantastic show, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. You could say
You got
that.
you got the shades right for sure to do an Elton John tribute.
Yeah. And so coachism, can you do 15? Do you want to get in? Okay, Chris, are you going to do it or not? Yes or no? Because I already crossed you out. So you're going to do it?
Make up your mind,
Don't
Chris.
start acting up. Don't start acting up.
You don't,
Coach, are you going to be able to do 15? Coach, are you going to be able to do
Yeah,
15 or do you got to get busy for... Okay. Okay, Leah. That's fine. Okay, honey. When we get to 5, if you're still on, I'll call on you. Okay, Miss Addie, you're number 15.
I have Tiny Dancer.
Tiny Dancer.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
A little higher on my list, but yeah, great song.
Great
Not
song.
even
Okay, and
on
now, okay, now Chris, Chris LeClaire, what is your 15?
Getting irritated.
Okay, Leah. Leah, if you want, why don't you give me your top five now? Because I have some open spaces in my college book. Okay, so why don't you just give me your top five? And car trouble always sucks. So,
Who has car trouble?
um, Leah Sugar Britches.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Well, Mark, your audio is coming in kind of scratchy. Do you have a different microphone, or is it just the buffering?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
let me
Okay,
try
yeah, Leah. That's
something
fine.
else. Try something else.
Okay.
Okay, Chris. And so your song is called "Made in England." What album is that from? Made in England.
I'll have to jump down, jump
I
back
never
up.
heard of it. Okay, all right. Because we're waiting for Miss Sugar Britches to type in her five. Well, I'll tell you what. While we're waiting for Miss Sugar, my number 15 is one that I know nobody else has on their list. It's from one of her. Oh, one of her. Well, with Elton John. Sometimes that was debatable. um, it it was from one of his latest albums called Blue Moon, a song called "Bite Your Lip."
Wow.
And I don't know if anybody even researched that album.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
did
I
not.
mean,
I think all our picks are going to be from the 1970s, all the early
yeah,
classic stuff.
70s to 80s. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, but this song is good.
Actually, my 14th
This song is
is a newer one, so it's from the 80s. But
okay. Okay, Mark, let's see how your phone is now, dear. Okay, Mark, are you there?
1, 2, check, Mark.
Maybe once his camera comes on.
Yeah, he's got to select his
Okay,
camera and audio.
You can do that before, but
okay, okay, Coach, yeah, because, okay, yeah, so just message me on Twitter and I'll put them in. And before the show is over, I will mention them in the stream. So, hello, Crying Red. Um, okay, while we're waiting for
Hi, Coin
Leah,
Red.
uh, while we're waiting for
Hello there.
Leah, Chris, you're 14. And not you, Chris LeClaire. Oh, Chris.
Well, you haven't
the
given us your
COO.
15.
Yeah, I did. I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, bite your
That's right.
lip."
Bite your lip. That's right. Oh, my number 14 is off of Too Low for Zero, called "I'm Still Standing." That's a
Yes,
good
yeah.
up
I do
tempo
like that
later
song.
period.
I do like that
So,
song. I do like that song. I don't know if I added it on my list because, believe it or not, I had like 20 and I had to cut it down. And I says, really? I didn't know that I liked 20 Elton John songs because
oh, there's,
I don't own any CDs, any albums, nothing.
Me neither.
his, all of his stuff got heavy rotation on FM classic rock radio, so we've all heard all these songs a lot. They
Yeah.
were big hits, and so
Yeah.
and feel like the Beatles. So some of his big hits were singles. They were songs
Oh,
that weren't on an album. So
oh, okay. So here's Leah Sugar Britches. Let me write these down. Her five are Crocodile Rock. And trust me, it's kind of hard to see with these dark glasses on. But if I don't do that, then you miss the lighting effect. And with the lips up top, see the lips up there? Oh, you miss all the
right.
effects. So don't go breaking my heart. And those lips, I got them at a place called Hobby Lobby. They were like $9. Very, and that place is always good. You can always find good stuff there. Her third is I'm Still Standing, previously mentioned. I'm Still Standing. Her number two is Benny and the Jets. I think I have one song off of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That's it.
Wow. I was just kind of
I
considered
think
it
because
Mac
it was so
vocal.
overplayed.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of like rumors
oh,
from Fleetwood Mac.
yes. Oh, Miss Sugar Britches, and your number one is a good one. Guess that's why they call it the blues. And what is that from, Jen or Chris? Do you guys know?
Oh,
Guess that's why they call it the blues.
I can't recall. It didn't
Is that
make my
from Blue?
list. But it's a good song. It's a very good song.
Is that from Blue Moves by any chance?
I don't know.
Could have been.
That is from Too Low for Zero, 1983.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That was a high point of your career.
Oh,
That was my
okay, Mr. Spartan. Okay, yeah, you got to feed your little fuzzy buddy and go to Bobbles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
and
Peter extra loving.
Spartan, and so just say to Miss Bobbles that I'll try to be there tomorrow for trivia. Hello, Miss Mandy. Yeah, we just started our 15 Elton John songs. If you don't have 15, if you have 5 or 10 or something and you'd like to participate, go ahead. Oh, and did Rita come up too? I didn't see Rita.
Mandy Rita.
Oh,
Mandy Rita?
oh, okay.
Margarita.
There? There's Mandy.
Yeah. Okay. See, now this is a margarita.
And there's
And
Serene.
these things, they're really not that good. I forget who makes them, but they're not good. I've got to mix them with soda. Okay, so where are we? Jennifer, you're number 14.
My number 14 is Tiny Dancer.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the
Okay, Mark, and
headlights
so
on the highway.
whenever somebody mentions that, are you going to sing that?
Yes. Yes.
I
Those are the
hope
rules.
so.
Yeah, because
Doing
we're all
that
going to mention that
again?
song somewhere in
That's
the
annoying.
hierarchy.
You? No, it's fine. Well, it's you, so that's fine. Thank you, Spartan. Okay, Mark.
I was doing
Mark. Yes, Mark, Mr. In need of a vocal coach. What is your number 14? Oh, hello, Serene. We're doing our Elton John show tonight.
I like.
pretty quick.
What was that?
Okay, here
You
we
broke
go.
up.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Yeah, 14, yes.
Okay, bitch is back.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, bitch is back. Okay, good. You know, because Addie's going to fall asleep if you take any longer.
Nope, I'm just
I don't want Eddie
chilling.
to fall asleep.
Okay. Bitch
What's
is
number
back.
14?
I actually had that ranked quite higher, but
Mhm.
okay, Miss Addie, you're number
It's a good song.
14, dear. Yes,
I had sad songs.
No.
sad songs. I don't even think
Jason
I know
Rush.
that song.
That's a good
Sweet
song.
Jessie looking out the back door, Scott. Bimbo, what a big bow you have. Yeah, and all the bigger to tie you up with there, Sweet Jessie.
Woo!
And you know what?
Bye.
And you know what? I was at Hobby Lobby, and they have Christmas stuff like year round. And so I saw this big ass bow, and I said, "Oh my God! Oh, for like $2.99, I can work with that."
If Hobby
Okay.
Lobby only knew.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Chris LeClaire, you're number 14. Okay, Coach. Oh boy. Elton John. No, sorry. No, this is not Melton John's greatest hits. Sorry. I don't know. Well, if that's the case, I'd have to put a hex on everybody. So, Chris, are you there? Club at the End of the Street. That's another song I never heard.
No, I don't remember hearing that one either. Interesting.
Which album is that on? Drawing a blank.
Okay. So, yeah, nothing worse than car trouble.
What's the name of it?
And so Sweet Jessie said Milton might
Hard
follow
Knocks.
the yellow brick road. Yeah, and Milton he needs to go to, he needs to go down to Oz and maybe talk to the wizard and get some personality. Oh, I better not say that. I'll get hexed again. Okay, my number 14 is from Madman Across the Water, a song called Leave On.
Great song.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
Beautiful
yeah,
song.
because you guys know that I'm really not into like slow type of songs, but some of Elton's slow songs were very, very good.
he did up-tempo rock songs and ballads quite
Yes,
well. He could
yes,
he could check he
oh
could
yeah,
shift his tempo well as an
oh
artist.
yes,
So
yes,
Definitely.
he, and I kind of like that. I like artists that can do both slow tempo ballads and hard
right,
rocking tunes
right.
with equal capacity. You don't see it that much.
It's like me. It's like when I do my stuff that's called songs. Um, the only mid-tempo song I did was one by Virginia Woolf, and that's gotten over like 500 hits
There you go.
because that actually
Wow,
came out pretty
Wow.
good. That actually came out pretty good.
it did.
What happened to the song you were going to do this week?
Uh, it's too loud back there. I can't watch my television show.
Uh,
Oops.
Time for earbuds.
So I
Darn
made
it.
sure. So I made sure that I turned it up for a little bit. Oh,
Gosh.
okay, okay, Chris. Well, no, that's fine, and thanks for coming on. Okay, so where are we?
Number
Chris, you're
13.
13. Yes.
All right. Off of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, I went with Benny and the Jets.
I hate that song.
Really? That's a great song. It's and I like the lyrics too. It's like, we'll kill the fatted calf tonight, so stick around. You're going to hear electric music, solid walls of sound. That's a clear allusion to Phil Spector.
Well,
Song-
yes, yes,
Yeah, it's a
yes.
song about the excesses of music in the 70s. And, she's got electric boots, a mohair suit. I read it in a magazine. The merging of
Oh,
the
okay,
media
really?
and personalities.
Really? Because I thought that it was about a street gang in New York City.
Nope.
Oh,
About the
well,
music
then I was
scene.
mistaken.
Not with a mohair suit for sure.
Yeah,
It'd be a little expensive.
And hot.
Mohair isn't cheap.
very much.
And Jen, you're 13, dear.
Oh, my 13. Let me go. I'm always going to be behind because, research and all. My 13 is I'm Still Standing. It's a great,
Yeah, Benny.
power song and, very positive and yes.
Okay. I
And I'll
see
say
Mandy. I see Mandy left a list, so let me write them down for her.
And I'll say too that
Hello.
Elton John is one artist that I like his ballads, unlike a lot
Yeah.
of rock musicians. Yeah.
Yeah. And so Jesse looking out your back door says, "How you doing, Buttercup?" Yeah. Yeah, and you like Buttercup and you like cupcake cheese's outfits. Okay, so let me see what did Mandy put? Mandy.
That's
Hold on, Mandy. Just give me a second, guys, so I can write this down. Rockin' Man. Yeah, because I appreciate everybody coming on and just giving their picks because you are going into the official College of Rock Knowledge book. So when you're going
Right.
out on a job interview, you can use that as a resume builder.
a reference on point.
That's right.
Guess that's why they call it the blues. Don't let the sun. Just bear with me, guys. Benny and the Jets.
Hey, Addie, we missed you at trivia. I think Old Umbles missed you too. So,
Oh, I forgot all about the trivia.
yeah, now you're playing to get on the wheel for the giveaway in September. But every time he goes live and you show up, you're added to the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Oh, okay, Miss Mandy. So I have them logged into the official College of Knowledge book. So you got that going for you. If nothing else, I hope this completes your weekend. Okay, so who are we up to? We are up to Mark's number 13.
It's a little number called Bad Side of the Moon. It was on that original
oh yeah.
album, or his second album. We're calling it his first.
Yeah.
It was on that album, and it was actually covered by April Wine. And April
Yes, it
Wine
was.
got it started with
Oh, did not know
Yeah.
that. And April Wine, they're a band from Canada, right?
Yep.
Yes, they are.
that's correct. They're from Canada.
Of course
Yeah.
they are, because they're a great band.
Because my favorite thing by April Wine is a LP called Nature of the Beast.
Right, yeah.
I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm not
Heaven,
sure.
hold on, and I'll get to and I'll get to listing yours in just a second after I do Addie, because I don't want Addie to fall asleep.
No, I think
You're number 13, dear. What?
we're gonna have a lot of repeats. I had
Oh
Candle in
yeah,
the Wind as
yeah.
my.
You're 13. Okay.
Yep.
Candle in the Wind. Okay, that's
So
oh, did I
you're
have
number
that?
13.
Oh, did I have that? Candle in the Wind. Um, I think so, somewhere. I don't know. Okay, my number 13 is a song called Border Song.
Mhm.
What a great song.
And that's
Holy
from his
Moses.
first, second. Okay, so just let
That's the same
me,
album.
so just let me write down Heavens songs.
Holy Moses.
Okay, just bear with me, guys. Because I told everybody when I did this show that I would do this. So
What?
that way everybody get. Oh, okay. Like to write their favorite songs in like the side chat, and I would list them, and so everybody can see them. Okay, Heaven says your song. Rocket Man. Sacrifice. What is that from? Sacrifice. Oh, Historian. What album is Sacrifice from?
It's a stumper. I don't know what that would be. I'll be able to pull that up.
I've never heard of that one.
I think I've heard of it or I've seen it. I don't know what it's from though. Don't go breaking my heart.
It's a 1989 single from Elton John. So it's latter period work.
Okay.
The Sleeping with the Past it appeared on later on.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Jen, historian.
I pitched in. Jen was.
Yeah, I'm like
Oh,
triple tasking again.
Kung Fu Fighting. I remember that song, and it was done by Kung Fu Fighting was made a hit by Carl Douglas.
And
One-hit wonder.
what album was that on?
What? Kung Fu Fighting by Carl.
Yes, ironically.
The name of the album is what? Ironically?
No.
Oh, Kung Fu Fighting.
No.
I don't know.
It was
Hold
on. Wow. Well, this has something different.
Our train of thought is getting derailed. But
Benny, Tiny Dancer. Yeah, and Addie, you were right. There's going to be a ton of repeats on here.
Oh,
Well,
Kung Fu Fighting. Sorry, it's actually Kung Fu Fighting and Other Great Love Songs.
Ding! I told you.
Yes.
noise.
Is that what you said?
No.
Yes. I said Kung Fu Fighting.
And Other Great Love Songs.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgot that part.
Sorry. There's the irony.
Well, it's my show, so I'm taking full credit for it.
Not that you forgot anything, that it's Kung Fu Fighting and Other Great Love Songs. Yes.
Okay.
That's the ironic part.
Okay. Jesse, I'll get to your songs in a minute. Okay. Chris, you're number 12. Chris, you're number 12.
Yeah. This was released as a single. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Great song. With Kiki D. The song was originally intended to be a duet with Dusty Springfield, but she was sick at the time.
And who knows where Kiki D is from?
England?
Australia?
I don't know,
Yes,
but I
very good.
processed her.
Yes, Addie.
Okay.
Yes, Australia.
Yeah, but she had a LA home for a while because I processed her mortgage insurance.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
All those many years ago.
Small world, but
That's when I lived in Hollywood.
Yeah,
so, yeah. Or worked in Hollywood.
Jennifer, number 12, Jennifer.
And number 12 is Daniel, and this song was about a Vietnam veteran who wanted to be.
Yes, I like that song. Oh, and that was on my list of 20, but one of them had to go.
Yeah.
Those sleeve-stacked glasses are creeping me out. Well, good, Jesse. Well, then I'm doing my job.
I remember Land of the Lost, the sleeve stack.
With the sleeve stacks, weren't they? And you know what? They moved so slow. I mean, you could walk and outrun them. you could walk backwards and outrun a slee stack.
Yup, you could rock circles around them as they were going forward.
Okay, Mark, I think Mark had to take a little hiatus. Um, okay. Uh,
You need a theme song.
Everybody
Well,
needs a theme song.
Yup.
But that movie is that's a quote from the movie, isn't it? Hollywood Shuffle. Was that the movie, or
okay.
was it Gonna Get You, Sucker?
I think it was okay,
Okay.
you sucker.
Yeah.
Chris, Chris and Jen, you guys have two streams open, so we got to close one of them
Let's double check.
so that Mark can come
No.
up. Yes.
No?
Yes, it's showing in here, or maybe I can just get rid of it.
We're up.
Well, but
Yeah,
let's
no,
see.
I know, but there's a blank one with your easy street with Jen.
Oh.
Okay, no, now it's gone.
Okay, that was a weird. I closed one box that I was afraid was going to close their signal, but it closed some. All right, so if the other session is gone, good.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right, so
hold on. We got to get Mark back up. Addie, while we're waiting for Mark, what is your number 12, honey?
I don't want to go on with you like that.
Oh, which album was that
That
off
song
of?
either.
That was from Red Strikes Back, released in 1988.
Red
Oh,
Strikes
wow.
Back. Okay, I remember that.
Obvi-
And what was it called again, honey?
Oh, I don't want to go on with you like that.
Okay. Cool. Very good. And that's another thing too that I love these shows is like sometimes some of us will find songs that other people have never heard of.
Yeah, it's always great to hear that have a good deep cut identified. So
Yeah. Okay, so here is the young and the senseless again. Okay, Mark, you're number 12.
Is Ballad of a Well-Known Gun.
Yes, I know that song very well because that was on my list of 20.
Yeah, it's off of the Tumbleweed Connection album, and it's
Yes.
just a great
It's
song.
a good
Has
song.
good, excellent lyrics by Bernie Taupin, telling the story of a gun for hire.
Yes. Like I said, when I was putting this together, I kept writing down songs, and before I looked, I had 20. I says, really? I know 20 Elton John songs?
he cranked out a lot of hits.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Okay, so we did Miss Addie's 12 was, I don't want to go there. Okay, my number 12 is from Rock of the Westies, Island Girl.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, I remember that song.
Island Girl.
Yeah.
Rock
It's a
of the
fun little
Westies
tropical piece.
Rock of the Westies is a very good and very underrated album.
That would have been my number 16. But yeah, it's a great fun song. It's very light, very fizzy.
Okay. Okay. Let me write down Jesse's 5 songs, and then I'll be with us in just a second. And My Ding-a-Ling is still one of the greatest songs of all time. And I'm not going to ask who sings My Ding-a-Ling because I know and everybody else should know. Jesse Scott.
An immortal classic from Chuck Berry.
Yeah, having worked in telecom, My Ding-a-Ling and Telephone Man are. You remember the Telephone Man? Hey,
Yeah.
baby, I'm Telephone Man.
Yes,
Tell me where you
unfortunately. one of my favorite songs growing up, and I think it's sort of, um, you know, set a path for my future, was by a guy named Napoleon the 14th, called "They're Coming to Take Me Away, ha ha, he ho ho ho, to the funny farm."
Your life is grand. Yes.
I mean, to take me away. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, Jesse, that's some good quality songs. He has Rocket Man, Daniel, I'm Still Standing, Levon, and Your Song. Good choice, Jess.
Yes, all good songs.
Okay, so where are we? We are at Mr. Chris with 11.
All right, my number 11 is off the album Caribou. The Bitch is Back. It's
Oh
a great
yeah.
song.
Oh yeah.
Bernie Taupin's wife at the time, Maxine Fableman, would say, "The bitch is back," when Elton John was in a bad mood. And then Taupin kind of wrote the lyrics of the song, and later on, Elton would comment, "It's kind of my theme song." So it took a life of its own.
Embrace it.
And do you and do you know that I know that story, and I was going to mention it when I have it listed, but thank you.
But you
And maybe,
tell it better.
and it, I mean, maybe I'll just say it again because people, they'll be drunk and they'll forget. So,
There you go.
Jen, you're number 11.
My number 11 is Honky Cat.
And what album is that from?
That's
Everybody
my
Should
theme
Be
song.
Fast.
Not that instead of the bitch is back, mine's Honky Cat.
It's off a Honky Chateau.
Yes. Well, you look kind of like a hunky cat.
Better get back to the
I
woods.
could. See, there you go. See, props work. No,
My disguise
that's
for when I get back into the woods,
okay, because that's a honky coon.
That's right. I have a terrible cat story I'll tell you offline.
Okay.
What's your number 11? That was your number 11.
Yep, that's my number 11.
Mark's number 11.
Oh, Mark 11.
My number 11 is off of the Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player album. And it's a song called Have Mercy on the Criminal.
Yes, that's another good song.
Deep cut.
Yes.
Yeah, another deep cut. Full orchestra, full song about an escaping criminal. Just a great, epic song.
And you know what I noticed, listening to a lot of Elton John stuff, is that Bernie Taupin wrote a lot of songs about criminal elements.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He wrote a couple. He wrote more than I would have thought. Okay, Addie, you're 11.
Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting.
Great song.
Got to get some action here. Got to get a belly full of beer, or if my case, crappy ass margarita. But it was on sale, so I said, "Oh, I'll try it. $9.99 for a 12-pack," and I see why. It's like that stuff that I bought that one time. Remember Chris and Jen? And I bought it because it was on sale, and it ended up really being sucky.
Yes. Yes.
There's a virtue to the cheap stuff because quantity has a quality all of its own. Old Crow. $17.99 for 1.75 liter. It's still 80 proof. We'll get the job done.
Wow.
Okay.
Better
So
than
my number 11 also comes from Don't Shoot Me, I'm Just a Piano Player, a song called Elderberry Wine.
That's a great one.
Good one.
So many great deep cuts too. I mean, he made so many albums. It's
Wait, hold on. Is this Sweet Jesse looking at your back door, Scott? Don't make me, coach, and I share your nudes, Heaven. What? I don't know. We're missing something here on this panel here. Oh, something about Jesse and Heaven and Coach being naked somewhere.
Oh, what are we missing on the side chart?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are they mud wrestling again? I mean,
I don't know. I don't see nothing about mud. I just see naked. Naked. Okay, Chris, you're number 10. We are down to 10. Chris, you're number 10.
My number 10 is a single, Philadelphia Freedom.
Yeah.
That's a great song. It's very up-tempo. Elton John wrote it in honor of Billie Jean King. It's,
Freedoms.
Topin was asked to write a song called Philadelphia Freedom as an homage to Billie Jean King's tennis team, the Philadelphia Freedoms. So,
And do you know that back during that time there was a sports league called World Team Tennis, and one of the teams in Philadelphia was called the Philadelphia Freedom.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's who it's
There
about.
was a roller derby team that called themselves the Freedoms, and it was tied in with that too.
Okay,
Remember
Miss Historian, you're 10.
my number 10 is
Yes.
Valra.
See, it's
We
always
come with
good
the
to have
props.
props.
I looked
Because I
last
remember
minute.
when Rock was young.
Susie
He
had
had so
so
much
much fun.
I mean, it's
for
really
the
hard to
hands and
sit
skimming
down.
stones.
It's hard to sit still when that song is playing.
Oh yes.
You know, you end up tapping a toe.
And it's very much about the 1950s, and so
Yeah.
there's that.
Okay, so if we don't hear from Miss Aaliyah Sugarbritches, now we know why.
The last thing Leo hears is us talking like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Off to sleepy land. That's okay. You'll
Okay.
sleep great.
okay, and so Miss Heaven is leaving because what's Miss Heaven doing? She's going into the hot tub. Hey,
Oh, wow. There you go.
Maybe we can all fit in that hot tub.
That's right.
Nice.
okay,
Alright, so
Mark,
we're at
what is your number 10?
My number 10 is a slow little ditty called I've Seen That Movie Too off of the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album.
Oh, great.
I don't know if I remember that song.
Another listener played cut off that album.
Yeah, it's not one of his hits or anything by the Falls, but it's an excellent song.
Mhm.
Okay, wonderful. I love to hear that. Okay, yeah, okay, Heaven, because oh, so how big is that hot tub? Well, maybe I can move the stream here to the hot tub.
Yeah, we'll do a live stream from Heaven's Hot Tub.
Okay, Addie, you're number 10, honey.
We'll do the George Michael show from the hot tub.
Don't let the sun go down on me.
Nice.
Anything but the sun.
And Mark, and so when are you doing the George Michael show? Because trust me, I ain't doing one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I was jumping ahead a little bit. I was overstepping my boundary. That's just a
No,
mere-
I mean, if you want to do one on pirate radio, go right ahead. I'm sure you'll have like -1 viewers, but
Yeah.
I'm
George
in
Michael
control
did
because-
that duet with Elton John on that song.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was excellent. By the way.
Mark, and now that show would be so bad that you wouldn't even watch it.
Probably not. Cupcake.
Okay, my number 10 is, as previously mentioned, I don't know. I'd like to see that mask again for Honky Cat.
There we go.
No, that's the raccoon.
Oh,
Oh, that's
the
a
other
honky.
hunky cat.
This is the Honky Fox.
That's a honky.
Foxy
Oh, that
made
looks
it.
closer to a that looks closer to a cat than the coon does.
Okay.
Okay, Mark, you're number 9.
My number 9, as previously mentioned, is a little song called Leave On. Leave On wears his war wound like a crown. It opens with.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the song?
Leave On?
Leave on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ. Wait. No. Okay. No. Oh, okay, Chris. Okay. What's your 9, Chris?
My number 9 is off of Caribou. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. A great song. I really like the chord progression. And the point is like, let the sun go down on me. I don't know what those chords are, but it's just
It's kind of gospely, actually.
yeah. I
Wouldn't you
think
say, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's F through C,
Mhm.
diminishing, and it's
Mhm.
it is. It's a very nice. The whole song is written really nice, or it's in the key of C, and
Mhm.
it's a lovely song to play.
Because he's not going down very sharply, but it's just a sort of subtle phrasing difference when he's going down that chord group, and it's just I don't know, it's outstanding.
And singing he's going down while playing the chords going down.
Yeah, but it didn't fall precipitously; it just kind of sloped
Yeah.
down, and so
Floats down.
yeah.
Okay.
And Jen, what was your number 9?
Wait.
Mine,
Wait, Chris, because I forgot to write
nice.
9 down. So what was it?
Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me.
Yeah. Okay.
Off Caribou.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Jen, you're number 9.
Is Someone Saved My Life Tonight.
Great song.
Excellent.
Mark, and you said your number 9 was Leave On.
Yes, ma'am.
I guess we're up to Hattie. Number 9.
Yes, Miss Addie. Number 9, dear.
I guess why they call it the blues.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty song.
Yep. Time
Patty?
on my hands could be time spent with you. That's a great line.
It's like you hear these songs again after all these years and you know the lyrics. And
Right, and right, Addie, and like that's what I was amazed at is like, because I was hesitant to do this show because I didn't think that I really knew that many Elton John songs. But after, doing like the YouTube things and listening to whole albums, I says, oh, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. It's like this one here. It comes off Goodbye Yellow Brick Road called Your Sister Can't Twist.
Wow.
And that's like a 1950s kind of.
Doo-wopping.
but he did make a few songs with that 50s vibe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, so.
Who's number 9 now?
And so Leah says that going down sharply is never good. Okay, the historian. Someone saved my life tonight at 6 minutes 45 seconds. Says this is long for a single. Right. Okay. What is the longest single ever released that they had to release it on side A and side B?
Think it's a brick?
Yeah.
No.
No.
American.
Oh,
In
somebody
the
who-
Vida?
Bye
No.
Bye American Pie.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, because somebody went to the levee, but the levee was dry. because good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye. Okay, Chris, you're number 8.
Okay, that's going to be off the album Madman Across the Water. Tiny Dancer, already mentioned, but
Many times.
Oh,
It-
closer, tiny dance.
it's a very straight kind of biography or commentary on his wife at the time. She was the seamstress for the band. She danced ballet as a child, so it was pretty much like almost a laundry list of who she
I like
was.
the
But she did great. But still a great song.
I like the line, pretty eyes, pirate smile.
Yeah. Okay, so
Enigmatic, yeah.
Jesse, so sweet Jesse has to go feed the doggies, and he did mention, something that's like 6 minutes and 45 seconds. If you guys know who Duke Landry is, from Boyd Wrestling, yeah. Oh, that's a good call, sweet Jesse, because Duke Landry's entrance. I mean, I, I mean, I've gone out and I found Misfit in the dark, and Duke Landry was still making his entrance. Jen, and you've watched wrestling before. You know who Duke
Oh, yeah.
Landry is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Takes them forever.
yeah.
That's
So
cool.
you're number 8.
My number 8
Yes.
is Levon. And the Levon was written to honor Levon Helm from the band. It was one of their favorite
not know
bands,
that.
actually.
I did not
And
know that.
he was the only member of the band that was from America. And Elton John also gave his son the middle name Levon because he was also born on Christmas.
Oh, okay. Hello, Pocahontas.
Pretty token.
And
Elton
thank you,
John named
Miss.
his son Levon.
Oh, Elton John had a son?
As the son,
Interesting.
yeah, they have 2 children.
Right, yeah.
They're surrogate.
Okay. I know he was married to a woman earlier in his
Yeah, no.
incarnation, but they never had kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got children.
Oh, yeah, Miss Pocahontas. I'm trying to catch some of that Elton-esque look here. And actually, for tonight's show, my name is Cupcake Cheese. I'm not Bimbo Barbarella tonight. I'm Cupcake Cheese. And there's a whole story behind that, and I'll tell you later. Well, real correctly, it's a character that I created in a comic book that I wrote in the late 80s and actually sold. So, okay, so where are we? Mark, you're number 8.
It's a little
Oh my
ditty
God,
called.
these glasses are killing my eyes.
There she is. We always knew it was Bimbo underneath that costume, trying to fool us. Come on.
So who's your number 8?
Hello,
Mark?
Miss Hopkins.
Oh yeah. It's a little song called "All the Young Girls Love Alice."
Wow.
What is
It's all-
that from? I
Which
thought that was
album?
an Alice Cooper song.
No, it's off of the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album, and it's a good little rocker, actually.
Yeah, good. Up tempo.
Yeah, very up tempo. In the key of B flat.
No, and like what was bad is like this thing was pressing down on the glasses. It was killing my. Okay, Miss Addie, you're number 8.
Don't go breaking my heart.
There we go.
Oh, Miss Hopkins, is it your birthday today? Really?
Happy birthday.
I think that the whole panel should sing "Happy Birthday" to Mrs. Hopkins. You ready?
Definitely. Definitely.
On five. Just one verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Hopkins. Happy birthday to you. You know,
You must have to go to AGI Finals if you were sung
and
out.
you know what? And you know it. And you know what? That's incredibly poor rendition. Probably added 4 years to Miss Hopkins' life.
Did to mine hearing it.
I hope she's having a wonderful vacation. It looks like it. I love the Grand Canyon video. Just awesome. Thanks for doing that, Mrs. Hopkins.
Yes. Okay, my number 8 is the only song that I have from Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy, which I remember that I actually bought that album just because the cover was so cool. I said, "Oh, look at this! This
Very
is great!
cool.
This is so cool." But the album, to me, is so disappointing. It is. It's really disappointing. But the only song I have on there that I like is "Gotta Get a Meal Ticket."
That's a good song.
If someone saved my life,
so
that's probably the hit off that album. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's on that one too. Yeah. But I was
Well,
disappointed.
there's a song called Tower of Babel that's on
Yes.
that album. That's pretty
Yeah.
good too.
That's all right too.
And Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy is a pretty good song. Title track. I thought.
All I know is I spent my own money on that. I didn't find it in the bottom of a shopping cart or anything. Okay, Chris, you're number 7.
my number 7 is Honky Chateau. It's a great, funky, chord-laden song. It's got kind of a New Orleans vibe to it. It's just great. You know, it moves you. It's just a snappy song.
Honky Cat. I'd
Get
love to see a picture of a honky cat.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yay, honky cat. Honky cat, honky cat. Okay, Jennifer, honky cat S. You're number 7.
Number 7 is Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting.
Yep.
Great song.
I like
Put 'em up. Put 'em up.
Oh, what?
Put
Eddie?
'em up.
No, Jen's prop. I liked it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Mark, you're number 7.
My number 7 is the title track off the Captain Fantastic album, Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy.
Nice. Very good.
I
Yeah,
thought it
like-
was.
He's coming up,
Oh,
you guys,
hello,
different
Toodles.
songs. Mine are mainly just top 10 hits.
He had
Well-
30 or 40 top 10 hits. It's like a lot to choose from.
Oh, yeah.
And believe it or not, the band Creedence Clearwater Revival never had a number 1 song. They never did.
Wow.
Every song that they had went to number 2. Out of all their songs, they never had a number 1.
The highest, yeah, was ever number 2. Yeah.
Eddie, you're number 7.
I'm still standing.
Well, just wait until all that liquor kicks in, and then you won't be saying that.
Be swearing.
So Elton John has had charted 49 titles on the Billboard 200 albums chart, with 7
Oh, how many?
hitting the top spot. 49.
Wow.
hit the Billboard 200, with 7 hitting the top spot among 20 top tens.
Wow.
Damn.
And I'm actually relatively sober tonight. This is the first that I've had to drink all day today. So that's because I spent most of my day sleeping, so I wouldn't have to put up with Cat Daddy.
Now, where I think Elton John hits the mark is where he ranked in the Hot 100 top 40 for a record 35 consecutive years, from 1970
Damn.
to 1999.
Wow.
That's
Damn.
longevity.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, Leah,
that's
because we
outstanding.
did a show. Oh, Leah, we did a show on CCR. I'm getting off track here, just like somebody else. We did that back in what's the fourth month?
April.
Thank you. Yeah, we did it in April. Oh, because I forgot to write the date on it. Bimbo does look like she's wrapped as a present. Yeah. Oh, trust
I
me.
can,
And
I can hardly wait for Christmas.
because remember, when Pansy did the show, she had some kind of crazy Christmas outfit on. So, who are we on? Me, number 7. And I don't think this has been mentioned yet because I'm sure everybody has it higher. Rocket Man.
Rocket Man,
Yeah.
burning out a fuse up here alone.
Okay, very good there. Okay, very good there. Howard Wolowitz. Okay, Chris, you're number 6.
Off of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Funeral for a Friend, Love Lies Bleeding.
Yes. Yes.
It's interesting. I didn't know until I did the research that the instrumental first part of the song is music that Elton John wrote, music that he would want to have played at his funeral. So whenever his funeral does happen, that song will be featured prominently. And,
I love that whole. I
Wow.
love that whole entrance.
He
theme.
wrote that for himself.
It's a great rock and roll song about love affair that doesn't work out. It's, but my guitar couldn't hold you, so I split the band. Love lies bleeding in my hands. I mean, it's
Yes.
more great lyrics from Topin. I mean, it's just amazing.
Okay, Jen, you're number 6.
My number 6 is Philadelphia Freedom.
You wrote that one pretty high. That's good.
Yeah.
All righty. Mark, what's your number 6?
My number 6 is his rendition of Pinball Wizard
Wow.
from the. Yeah, I thought that was
Tommy.
good.
The movie Tommy, I guess, featured Elton John's version, right? That's what they're called.
Yes, yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
And it's actually pretty good. The movie Tommy had to be one of the worst adaptations of a rock opera ever.
Yeah, it sucked.
It was horrible.
Even though they had some great cameos, like from Tina Turner, Eric
Right, I was
Yeah.
thinking of that.
Yeah. Oh, okay, because she was the acid queen, I think.
Right, there's Anne Margaret. She did pretty good. It was great. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was all about the music, but it was a little campy, the acting.
Oh, yes.
Keith
And so
Moon playing the
Bopak,
uncle.
right. And so Pinball Wizard, Bopak says Pinball Wizard, yeah. And Bopak says, I didn't like Tommy that much either. So, yeah, it
We
was.
could definitely do a show on the Who at some point. I love the Who. Awesome rock and roll band.
Very good rock and roll band.
Hey, come on. I did Elton John by request.
And you're loving it because you'd forgotten how many great songs he had.
Look how much everybody's
Yeah.
enjoying the show.
Yeah,
Elton-
but
The Who's great. We could even do
I-
a show on just Pete Townsend alone, solo stuff. So
Yeah, you could.
oh,
good
one
one.
of the best things that Pete Townsend ever did was a movie called The Iron Giants.
I
No,
did
I
not
didn't
see
know
that.
It's
I didn't
it's
either.
it's a cartoon, but it's very, very good. Okay, Addie, you're number 6, honey.
Yellow Brick Road.
Title track then?
Yep.
Yep. Great song. Great song.
Goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl.
Oh,
Indeed. So
Okay,
what's
my
your
number
number?
6. My number 6 is the aforementioned, and I think I need a prop for this one.
Oh,
Crocodile Rock.
Oh,
No,
wrong part.
Crocodile Rock.
wrong
sorry.
part.
Not the cat. Not the cat. There you go.
There we go.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe the crocodile ate the cat.
Oh,
La, da,
Okay,
da, da,
lady.
da.
I am not a gun. Bopak, yeah, Iron Giant's good. I am not a gun. Yes. Oh my God, you guys have to see that movie, The Iron Giant. It is so good. It is so good. Yeah, because Bopak and I think that Pete Townsend actually wrote the whole screenplay, didn't he? It's really good. It's worth looking up. Find it on YouTube or like some streaming thing. Try to
I'm gonna
find
look
it. It's
for it.
really good.
I'm not a gun, eh?
No,
Iron
is
Giant.
it right? Right. It's called the Iron Giants. Okay, we are
Okay.
down to our final 5. So let's see what we have here for our final 5. Mr. Chris.
All right, this was released as a single. Your song. It's it's a great love song. It has a great chorus. It's sentimental without really being sappy. You know, just the song, the line, "How wonderful life is when you're in the world." I mean,
Right.
great,
Yeah.
great lyricist. Yeah, great tune.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Mark and Bopak said, "I am not a gun." It's actually a line from the movie that the
Right.
Iron
Oh,
Giant says. That's what he
oh.
says. Okay, Jen, you're number 5.
let's see. Oh gosh, it is Benny and the Jets. And I guess Bernie said, I always had this wacky science fiction idea about this futuristic rock and roll band of androids fronted by some androgynous helmet lying style beauty.
Like you do.
Like you do. So,
And
yeah,
I can guarantee you that they were planning on stealing my luggage.
absolutely. That was my first thought when I read that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Because I get a problem with robots.
well, you really better hide what you're wearing now because they're going to be coming for that tonight. You know they will.
I
Your
better not
luggage.
see no damn robot in my house.
They need to, feed the fashion fetishes of that androgynous beauty.
Well, the robots that are going to destroy your luggage. That's definitely in Denver. Denver International Airport with that conveyor belt that just eats all the luggage.
Yeah.
It goes back to where the gorillas are, and the gorillas manhandle the bags. You ever seen that commercial?
The old
Oh,
Samsonite.
ages ago,
Yes.
the old
Oh,
Samsonite.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark, you're number 5.
My fifth choice is a song called "My Father's Gun." It's Deep Cut again. It's a really, really good song. They can bury me
And
with this song.
and
Um,
what album is that from?
Tumbleweed Connection.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You have a lot of songs about guns here, Mark.
Good.
And dead. Oh, Better Off Dead, Ballad of a Gun. Oh, Have Mercy
He,
on the Criminal.
There's actually one song he wrote called "I Think I'm Gonna Kill Myself."
oh
Yes,
gosh,
yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Mark's
Okay,
up
yeah,
there
there
in
is.
Canada where they can't own 12 or 13 guns and walk around in public with them glued to your body. And
That's right.
I'm starting to think those folks up there are basing their laws off of sanity or something. And reasonableness. Perish
Yeah,
the thought.
Yes.
good
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah, Atlanta's become the Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
With our
Oh,
abortion.
no. Uh, um, okay, down in Florida, today was the first day of school, and
Oh, wow.
they already arrested a 8-year-old with bringing a gun to school
Wow.
on the first freaking day.
Wow.
You know,
Ah,
you know, and you want to talk about some irresponsible parenting?
Yeah, we've already had one extended lockdown from the same situation, but it was found like planted. And then I think there was another recent situation. But yeah, now here we have like 3 and 4 year olds just offing themselves
they have the access
you
to the
know,
guns. It's nuts.
because here we have no permit to open carry.
Oh,
So everybody carries a gun
Yeah.
and they don't secure it. And mom puts it in her purse and the kid grabs it. And we get one a
Wow.
month of those now.
Are they
So,
bouncing under seats of cars?
yeah, yeah. And then road rage. Yeah, we're getting those now. So, yeah.
Republican governors get a lot of traction and support from their voters by passing, laws where it's easier and easier and easier to carry a gun.
Hmm.
It's absurd.
True. Totally true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
Addie,
so
you're number 5.
Daniel.
there we go. Very good song.
I thought
Daniel, my brother. And
You
that's all I
are
know.
older than me.
so.
You still feel the pain.
My number my number 5 was mentioned by somebody previously. Take Me to the Pilots.
Ah,
Yeah. Great song.
excellent song.
Yeah. And that actually comes from his first.
That second album.
Second album.
Yeah. Well, second. Yeah, first. But okay, Chris, you're number 4.
My number 4 off of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. For the reasons everyone's already mentioned, but one of my favorite verses in there is, "My old man's drunker than a barrel full of monkeys, and my old lady, she don't care. My sister
Right.
looks cute in her breeches and braces and boots, a handful of grease in her hair." I mean, you,
Yeah.
you get a strong visual of every character in that song.
Hmm.
This guy's going to go out and get drunk and start a fight and raise hell. But you know what the sister and the parents and everybody looks like. You can picture it all in your head.
And I think I've worn breeches and boots and had grease in my hair one time or another.
There you go.
No doubt.
It all ties together, man.
See, and they came up with this before the people of Walmart.com.
Yes,
That's true.
they were out there. They weren't concentrated into a specific store.
They must have come to the South.
Yeah,
Uh,
people at Walmart.com. Wonderful site.
okay, and now I have been accused of making things up. I am not making this up.
You?
I saw this right.
No.
I saw this. I saw this woman of unspecified girth riding in one of the Walmart, wagons, and so she got out of the wagon, shuffled and shimmied and schlepped over. It was in like the shampoo aisle, so I don't know what I bought because I didn't want to get too close to her, but something of like that ilk in the aisle, and then she couldn't get back in the cart.
Oh no.
So so there was like two Walmart employees who were helping,
Two
this
employees.
lady
Wow.
get
Wow.
back in her cart. And I'm saying, you know what? Go eat another cheese ball, lady.
I've seen pictures of people on peopleofwalmart.com where they're in the motorized scooter that's being provided to them by Walmart, and they reach too far on a shelf, and then they and the cart fall sideways.
I would pay good money to see that. I would give that I would give that person $4 just to see him do that or dare him to do it.
I bet you can I bet you can YouTube that.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Someone
God. Yeah.
somewhere has videoed that, but certainly seen the
Okay,
photographic evidence.
Jen, you're number 4, honey.
My number 4 is come on, Rocket Man.
There we go.
Is the Elton show done? Is the Elton show done? No, we're still talking about it.
You have
Who
a top
else?
three there, Clifford?
Okay, Mark, you're number 4.
Who would ask if the Elton show is done?
Mr. Leclerc.
Oh,
Monsieur Leclerc.
Monsieur Leclerc.
Oh, Montclair.
Saturn, my number 4 choice is Saturn. Saturday nights, all right for fighting.
Totally do your next one.
Yeah.
Okay,
There we go.
that was Chris's 4 as well. Addie, you're number 4.
Benny and the Jets.
Much love for that song. Working its way up.
It's all about the
Yep.
And the Jets.
That's right.
Well, you'll all be disappointed to know that didn't make my list. Oops.
Crocodile Rock didn't make my list either, so.
This has good lip fill. Like my
Mine.
dad used to say, birds, bees.
I hate the song.
Okay, I did hear Crocodile Rock mentioned, and I'm see. Okay, got to see the prop. My number 4. So this is 3 out of 5 for Saturday night as number 4.
Yeah, we all placed it pretty high up there, but
Yeah.
It's
didn't quite
excellent.
get the top none.
Real
Excellent
rock.
song.
Okay, because where did Addie have it? Addie had it at number 11.
Yep.
Okay, so we have Benny and the Jets. Okay, down to the final 3. Chris.
Already off of Madman Across the Water, the aforementioned Levon. It's a great song. What's funny is, it's about, well, the Levon Helm was the inspiration of the song, but it wasn't specifically about him. Levon Helm himself hated the song.
Oh, really?
He was quoted as saying, Englishmen shouldn't fuck with Americanisms. And that was his response to the song. So he took a big steaming dump on a song that was inspired by him.
Wow.
Well, I can see somebody from the band doing that. I can see somebody from the band doing that.
Wow.
Mhm.
You know,
Wow.
because they had some characters in that band.
Right. The band had some great stuff. I mean, you can
Oh yeah,
you can analyze the song "The Weight" for
yeah.
hours and hours to try to figure out
I
what the heck
love
it
that
means.
song. I love that song.
Or
I don't
Cripple
care.
Creek.
It's a good song. I'll listen to it. Yeah, and Cripple Creek. That's another good song. Okay.
Jen, your
So
number
Jen,
3.
you're number 3.
My number 3 is The Bitch Is Back. And I'm
And you
my
have,
own prop. So no.
oh. Well, okay. Well, then when I say that song, maybe you can stand up and
Do a little dance.
and say and I helped.
No, that's Prism.
Oh
That's all
yeah.
Prism. Hey, now I will say an interesting antidote real quick about Tiny Dancer. And I was trying to find this because I read it earlier because that was not going to be on my list. But they actually wrote that about women in America because they were so different from the women I knew in England. They'd mother you and sleep with you. It was the perfect
Who?
Oedipal
Oh,
experience. That's
who? The mothers or the tiny dancers?
no. Toppin said that's why he wrote it. He was inspired by American women because they were so different from the women he knew in England. They'd mother you and sleep with you, and it was an Oedipal experience.
I think English guys do well here in the United States. The accent. I mean, people from the UK are perceived as having an IQ of about 50 to 20 points higher than it actually is. Then just because of the British accent, unless it's like a really low class Cockney accent, then
Right.
as well. But
And then and then here in North America, we're stuck with the Frenchies. Oh, speaking of Frenchies, Mark. Oh, go ahead, please.
Hey, do not get me at all affiliated with French Canadians because I'm further from being French Canadian.
I will defend French culture though.
Yes.
The French, they out drink us, they out smoke us, they out fuck us, and they outlive us. They know how to live. We may have more nuclear weapons, but they live better. It's
Yes.
just
Oh,
they have joie
okay.
de vivre.
Okay, and like, don't they get like get like 2 months vacation a year or some shit
Right.
like
Well, the
that?
Germans do too, but
Most of Europe does.
right. But the
Yeah.
French,
They work to live. I mean, they work to live and not live to work. You know,
and you go across France, especially you get outside of Paris. You pay Profond. You see all this countryside and
beautiful.
chateaus, and it's
And people are
amazing.
so nice. Now, what was
I would like to
interesting?
yeah,
It was
because I would
interesting.
like to go down to like the Mediterranean to like Nice or
That would be great.
know,
I haven't been there.
down there.
Nice down there.
I've
Yeah,
only been as far south as Grenoble, so
yeah,
I
yeah.
never
And I've
went.
only been as far south as Loire Valley.
no,
Okay, well, Grenoble, they had the Olympics there too.
yeah,
The the other thing is when we went there in 2001, they weren't allowed to work over 35 hours a week, and they had fined a lot of companies for having after hours meetings. So now I think they're at a 40-hour work week finally, but they still close everything down from like 2 to 3, 1 to 3, somewhere in there every day.
yeah. Macron and others have kind of
They still
expanded
do
the
the
French
siesta.
work week, but no, it's better work-life balance in
Yeah, you
France.
can't even get groceries at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because everybody shuts down.
A little
Yeah.
siesta.
And this was in a fairly major city. Not major, but Amboise.
Oh,
So,
okay,
So,
Mark.
yeah.
So
major city
okay,
in the
We're at number
Wow.
3, right?
Mark. Oh, okay, they're Frenchy. Oh, Frenchy. What is your number 3?
So that's what you get. That's what you get for calling me French. You got that
That's right.
whole spiel about
Yeah,
France,
yeah,
and that's what you got. So
yes,
my
which
number
I could have done without, but that's okay.
Sorry.
my number three is a song that we mentioned a little earlier off of the Captain Fantastic album, Tower of Babel.
Yes,
Obscure, I know, but it's just a fine,
yes,
well written song. The chord changes in the song are so interesting. It's just only a genius could have thought them up. It really, and the lyrics are completely different, out of this world.
yes,
Again,
yeah,
only two
yes,
geniuses colliding made that song.
yes, yes. The Tower of Babel. Very good. Addie, you're number three, honey.
Crocodile Rock.
Uh, okay, what time is it?
Yay! Yay!
Yay!
There we
Because I
go.
remember when Rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun hanging down by the record machine.
Had an old brown
Etc.
Chevy and a place of
And
my
all
own.
blue jeans.
Yeah. Doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock. My number three is the before mentioned Love Lies Bleeding. And to
Yes.
me, no, to me, that is a very epic song.
Mhm.
Very epic. And let me tell you that these stupid freaking boas are getting hot. Let me tell you.
Uh, I bet.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Tainted Love. Hello, Tainted. Um,
Bum, 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 bum.
you look fabulous
Tainted
this
Love.
evening, Bimbo.
Tainted Love.
Actually, tonight, actually, tonight, Miss Tainted, it is not Bimbo Barbarella who is on the panel. It is
Oh,
Cupcake Cheese.
not to be
And
mixed up with a lot of other cheeses, and
like
not
Richard Cheese.
and not cheesy in any for sake of the word.
No, not me. Okay, so
Yep.
Addie's number three
Number
was
two.
wait,
Oh, you're
Addie's
number
number three
three.
was what? No,
Crocodile Rock.
mine.
Crocodile Rock.
What? Oh, Crocodile Rock. Oh,
Yay!
it got
Prop.
yay.
Y'all are
Okay,
too easy.
down to the final two. Chris.
Oh, my number two is the title track off of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. The song reflects his, childhood on a farm in Lincolnshire, and
Really?
yeah, it's about his desire to kind of get back to his own roots. A lot of his early songs kind of tie into that theme. But what I like about it is the sort of the hidden, I don't know, the hypocrisy and absurdity of it. Because the main lyric, so goodbye Yellow Brick Road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow. He never went back to his plow. Never. But there's some part of
Wow, no.
him. There's some part of him that always wanted to be able to just dump the Hollywood life and just go back to a farm and live a simple life.
I bet he has.
That was kind of that was almost like a pornographic idea in his mind that he could just like dump it all and just go back to where he was before when he was younger and life was uncomplicated. But
Yeah, but
that never happened. That was just a longing that he had, even though it was kind of absurd.
I bet he has a
Okay.
country house.
Oh, he probably does now, but what,
You know he lives
2 or
here in
3
Atlanta too.
Bernie Taupin does
Yeah.
as well?
No, Elton John.
Well, I was
Yeah.
referencing Bernie Taupin,
Oh,
not,
okay.
not,
Oh, yeah.
not Elton
You know,
John.
Okay,
Bernie Taupin is
because
the character that got Alice Cooper hooked on cocaine.
Right. He's not going back to his plow. But he
No,
likes the idea, but he would not like the reality of living on a farm after living in rock and rollville for
and Miss
decades.
Tainted Love says that her number two is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
There we go.
Okay, Number, what are we at? Um, okay, Jen, you're number 2.
My number 2 is Yellow Brick Road.
I don't even have that listed. So,
Wow.
I mean, the song is okay. Not my favorite, but
Sentimental
but if the
reasons.
song, but if the song's on the radio, I won't change it.
Yeah.
I won't change an Elton John song. I don't care how insipid it is. Okay, Mark Kropka, you're number 2.
My number 2 is "Take Me to the Pilot."
Wow. How did it rank so high in your list? I like the song, but what was it? What made you give it your number 2 nod?
Just the power, the amount of energy he puts into that song when he plays it, even the studio version. It's a real gospel-y sort of song, and he really, you can hear him really rejoicing and really putting a lot of
Sort of
everything
feeling.
into the
Yeah.
song.
Okay, yeah, Chris, because you had that as your 15. That was my 6. No, that was my 5. And that was Mr. Frenchie's 2. Addie,
And
you're
the
number 2,
lyrics to
dear.
that song, but just a side note, the lyrics to that song mean nothing, eh?
I don't know.
They asked them what
Take me to the pilot. I'm going insane. Da da da. I remember a lot of na 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 na. Yeah.
yeah, and there's I can't pick any up.
Take me to the pilot of your soul. I guess you can interpret that a number of ways, but it's toughy.
Addie, you're number
Take
2.
me to the pilot, lead me to the chamber, take me to the pilot. I am but a stranger.
Yeah.
Rocket Man.
Oh, no. Addie gives the number 2 nod to Rocket Man. That's a very good song.
She packed my bags last night pre-flight. 0 hour.
I mean, and I can't listen to that song without thinking of the episodes of The Big Bang Theory when Howard Wolowitz goes up into space on the space shuttle.
He gets bullied.
Yeah, he gets bullied on the space shuttle. And then he says, I've been in space. And then he's singing to himself, crying, I'm a rocket man. And that's a pretty sad thing. Watching him sit there cry because nobody respects him. I mean, how cool would it actually, go to space? Well, because I'm lucky because I've crossed over the Einstein-Rosenberg Bridge many times, but most people don't get, to travel to distant worlds or things of that ilk. So my number 2, I think we need the historian to stand up and take a bow, because stone cold sober, as a matter of fact, the bitch is back. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Eat meat on a Friday, that's all right. I even like steak on a Saturday night.
Well, that was a pretty lame bow, but that's okay. So, everybody. Yes.
Numero uno.
Yes. Oh, yes, mate. Oh, yes, mate. Oh, Miss Tainted. It was a good show. We had a lot of people, and a lot of people, that came up and gave some of their favorites as well. Mandy did. Sweet Jessie. I got cornbread in my pocket. Scott did. Heaven Sent gave some of her favorites. Leah Sugar Britches gave some of her favorites. So we did have a lot of good interaction on this show. So, and I begrudgingly hate to admit that the show was requested by several people, and I think it's been well executed and well done, especially by my wonderful hosts here. Okay, Chris, your number one Elton John song.
Off of the album Honky Chateau, had to give it to Rocket Man. It's a brilliant song. I thought about the song. I think it's about the fact that, okay, even though the song, they're talking about an astronaut, this guy is still just a working schlub. He's away from his family, and he has the same stresses as anyone else, like a traveling salesman, or he's trying to cope with the stress and the drudgery and the separation from home and family, just like any other working Joe. It's like, all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. And so even though like kids dream of being an astronaut when they grow up, but here's a guy who is an astronaut, and he realizes that he's suffering from the same anxieties and struggles as, any kind of working schlub that's just trying to make sense of the world. So it's a brilliant song.
Well put. Well put.
Yes, okay. Very good analogy there, Chris.
Yeah.
Jennifer, your final number one Elton John song would be?
Funeral for a Friend. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And Kay? Yeah.
I love a good classical kind of piece.
And Chris LeClaire says his number one Elton John song is Believe. Believe, what is that from?
I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember what album that was on.
I have no clue.
Deep Cut. The Clark's Rockin' Us.
It is from Made in England album, 1995.
Wow.
Okay. All right, Chris. Well, good call. Oh, good call. Mark, your number one Elton John song.
Don't scare me like that. The one that nobody mentioned, and it's again another one of his genius songs, a little ditty called "Burn Down the Mission."
Yes, I've heard that.
That's a good song.
Yes, I've heard that song.
It's been ages since I've heard it now.
Yeah. I mean, because I heard it when I was doing, my albums, and I says, "Oh my God, that song! I remember that song."
How did Burn Down the Mission get your top nod?
Well, again, with the chord progressions and the chord changes in the song, so different and compiled in such a manner that I play it regularly, and just on my own to myself, and I just really dig the song. I think it's just so clever the way it's put together.
There really was such a wonderful working relationship between Elton John and Bernie Taupin. The phrasing and the chord progression choices from Elton John are just absolutely astounding. And then, of course, you put Bernie Taupin's lyrics on top of it. You really have just an amazing combo. Think about how much you have to put your ego on the shelf to admit that, okay, I'm great at composing music, but I stink at lyrics, and I need to find someone who's great at lyrics, and then you turn it into a 1-2 punch. Most artists can't do that. They can't put, they can't admit to themselves.
Their ego. Yeah, their ego.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Chris,
Well, and songwriting royalties, too. That's a big deal. Like we talked about in our show.
It's just like you got your chocolate and my peanut butter. No, you got your peanut butter and my chocolate.
Okay, and now this I don't know, and I'm not being stupid, because that wouldn't be much of a challenge. But how did Elton John and Bernie Taupin actually meet?
I tell
No,
it?
I really don't know. I really don't
I
know.
don't know. Maybe Mark can tell us the story.
Yeah, it was through a record company that they were both signed up with to actually meet like-minded musicians. And Elton John actually went there with music and looking for lyrics. And they put one day it was just they put them together on a desk and said, "Okay, you team up with this guy." So they teamed them up together,
Wow.
and
Wow.
they wrote these real stinky ones in the beginning, but they kept at it and they kept at it, and then they started writing some good stuff, some
It's
real good stuff.
fantastic.
Well, and yeah, and that's what's about like songwriting teams is like everybody knows that Lennon and McCartney wrote very few songs actually together. They really did. They wrote very few songs together. However, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, most of their songs, they actually do sit and write together. They do.
Mhm.
And so Tainted Love says her number one is Harmony. No, I've
Oh,
never
that's
heard that song
uh,
either.
that's
What is
on
that
Goodbye
from?
Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice song.
Never heard that one.
So,
Good
Addie,
choice.
what's your number one?
Yes, we are down to Miss Addie Picoult's number one Elton John song is.
Honky Cat. Always
Honky
There you
cat.
go.
Did she say honky cat?
yes,
No.
yes. It always makes me feel happy. Like even when I'm in a mood, I hear it. It just
The horns. It's like ba 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 da 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 ba ba
I don't
ba
I
da
don't
da da.
know, Addie. I don't know, Addie. And did you change your number one at the last minute just so you could see that honky cat mask again?
I was thinking the
swear
exact
to
same
God
thing.
I did not. But look how it worked
Somebody
out.
say.
Yeah,
Somebody
okay,
say.
because Mark says, yeah, because Mark said, oh, I was thinking the same exact thing.
Yep.
Nope. Swear to God did not.
Stone cold sober,
Uh,
as a matter of fact.
hopefully she'll
So,
get an extra chuckle now, not just
our
a smile.
Yes,
final,
please.
our
Cupcake.
final number one song, and I want to thank everybody who suggested this because I was presently surprised
Pleasantly.
at how well this show turned out. So,
I'm glad you enjoyed the process.
Thank you for hosting.
yes. Okay. Because Bimbo Barbarella will be back. Next week because I don't know where Cupcake Cheese is going. We might send her down to Australia. Oh, with Pansy and Prism too. So,
It'd probably be a good place for
where did Benny and the Jets land? Okay. I did not have that. Miss Tainted. Chris had Benny and the Jets at number 13. Jennifer had Benny and the Jets at 5. Um, our friend from Canada um, did
Didn't
not
have
have Benny and the Jets.
didn't need
And Miss Addie had Benny and the Jets at 4. So the final song in the Elton John show is and you guys know Bimbo Barbarella's type of music and what she listens to, what she doesn't. You'll be surprised at her number one is Your Song.
There we go.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Kind of surprised that it's a sentimental song, so I kind of would have expected you
And
not to
and
give that
and
your
you know
top
what?
notch.
And you know what? I like it just for that reason is that it's just nice and it's pretty. That's it. That's
It's not sappy. It's just it seems that it has a genuine ring to it.
And
And,
Yeah.
the one that gets him the loudest reaction from the concert goers when he starts. As soon as he just says a few words, everybody goes nuts.
Well, my gift is my song, and this one's for you.
Mhm.
And you can
Yeah.
tell everybody this is your song,
Mhm.
and it may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is that you're in the world. I mean,
But read the
Yeah.
line about the eyes, about how you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. But the main thing is your eyes are, I forget the
I'm
line.
trying to remember now. I didn't print out the whole song, but
Oh,
it just has an earnestness to it. It doesn't creep into saccharine sugariness. I mean,
sappiness, right, right. It's not, oh, just sappy. And
And
Chris says that, okay, yes, I certainly will do that, Miss Tainted. And,
maybe
um,
gave a top nod to Philadelphia Freedom. Dun, 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 dun. It's a great song.
Philadelphia Freedom.
Yeah, it's great. You know, it has the strings on it and the horns.
Yeah,
It's very orchestral.
it is. It's not a rock and roll song. It's not a guitar song or by any
No.
bit. It's synthesizers and orchestra, like you said,
Yeah.
and keyboards.
Scully, hello, Scully. We just got done um, with our Elton John. And are you doing a show tonight, Scully? Because if you are, I will put the link into my stream here so people can go up and check you out.
That Scully has a way with words.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
he does.
I mean he could read Winnie the Pooh and scare me.
I don't know.
he puts me to
Did you
sleep.
listen?
He's
Did you
so
listen?
soothing. His voice just lulls me. I have a hard time staying awake.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean that as a compliment.
Sometimes that's a feature, not a bug. I like to listen to Alan Watts lectures. He is an Englishman, was a philosopher. He talked about Eastern religions, and yeah, I enjoy his stuff. But I often listen to it to get to sleep.
Did you hear me playing Scully the other day though? With the he was doing Forrest Gump, Run Gump,
I think
Forrest
so. Yeah.
Run.
I
Yeah.
said, yeah, it's kind of an ASMR thing. I wasn't vibing with it at the time.
Not the Gump one, not the Run Forrest Gump. Or did you hear Roll Call? The Roll Call is definitely he tries to do the ASMR, and I'm immune to that. I don't get the tinglies.
Well, and if someone's whispering for a long period of time, the first thing I think of is speak up. Yeah,
But he's got a decent tone
I guess
and
so.
volume in the Run Forrest Run. I love
Yeah.
that. Or Run, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed it.
Oh, Scully's House of
Alan,
Thrillers, legend Alan Watts. Yeah,
yes.
there's so many great YouTube channels that are devoted to Alan Watts, and lots of great lectures. Alan Watts is let's see, Man is a Hoax. That's a great lecture. But there's so many great lectures from him. His lectures on Taoism, his lectures on Hinduism, Buddhism. Um, Definitely worth a listen if you've never heard of this guy.
Alan Watts, eh?
Yeah, he was born in 1915, died in 1973, so he's kind of like lost in an earlier generation. Oh, Earl Nightingale. His stuff is really good too. He's very motivational.
I've never heard Earl Nightingale. Alan Watts. I mean, honestly, and most anybody with any kind of education, which doesn't say much for my YouTube crowd, but they have heard of Alan Watts.
Well, if you're not familiar, definitely check him out. If you are familiar, maybe check out some of his other lectures. Great stuff.
Oh yeah, Scully. Yeah. Oh yeah, Scully. That's like I said. When I said you could read Winnie the Pooh and scare me, that was a compliment. That was a compliment.
Now, Scully, I think the way you get the sexiest is like when you were doing roll call the other night. Is you would be saying women's mostly names, and then you'd have this porn background music going on.
Oh
So,
really? I didn't
oh
see that.
yeah,
I'll have to check
oh
that one
yeah,
out. I'll have to check that one out.
yeah.
Okay,
Very
Jen.
good
Oh,
strategy.
What do you call that?
oh,
Synergy?
Is that what they
okay,
call it these days?
okay, Jen. So, Jen. Okay, so Scully has that on his channel.
Yeah, the last one was called roll call.
Oh, okay, no, because I didn't see that.
Yeah, so he just basically when people come into the chat, he'll
Right.
call their name, but he's got music playing, soothing music playing in the background. But then it also becomes like ding 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 down there. Have Scully come up. He's funny.
I've asked him before. It's a audio orgasm. There you go.
There you go. Bring your
Audio.
C batteries.
Hey, I'm gonna jump
Oh.
off now and
Okay,
finish
Miss
watching.
Addie. Well,
Thanks for
yes,
for coming by.
and
Good hanging with
it's
you,
always
Ken Addie.
nice to
We've
see.
missed you.
And here she is. Addie Pacall is a official dean, professor of the College of Knowledge with Mr. Bopak, Mark Kropka, and
Night,
I don't
guys.
know if. Good night, Miss Addie. Thanks, honey.
Night,
And
night.
I'll talk to you
See you
later.
later.
I'll send you and Addie, and I'll send you a email of pictures of the cats jumping around, which I wanted to take a movie today too, but when they were jumping around, I didn't have the camera ready or around. So where is Addie? I think she went to feed her cats or feed some other furry thing that she has.
Okay, kill
You
that.
know, you can take that any way you want.
Drop down.
How are you supposed to take that? I can only take that one way.
Yeah.
Downright scary.
Well, Scully, you are more than always welcome to come on my panel, because we're gonna have to figure out what our next. See, now this is a official College of Knowledge show, and official ones are only every other 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Um, so I don't know. We don't have a lot of people watch. Well, there's 8, but we've had as many
You'll
as.
get more watches on replay anyway.
Well, people watching the replay.
Oh no, I know, but we had like 25 people up there at one time. So.
Yeah, but you'll get 200 views or more on this one.
Easy. Oh yeah,
I'll
easy.
take this opportunity to just mention how much I'm enjoying being a member of this College of Knowledge with you folks.
Absolutely. It's definitely an honor. So we appreciate it, Bimbo.
Who?
I said it's an honor
Who?
being on your show, and we appreciate it.
Talking about Cupcake Cheese. You're not talking about Bimbo, remember? Bimbo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cupcake cheese. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now, well, I mean, everybody knows it's me, Bimbo Barbarella, but
Well, I knew as soon as you took the glasses off. I wasn't sure before that, but when you took those
Okay.
glasses off, I knew.
Kind of like Clark Kent and Clark Kent and
That's her.
Superman. I always thought Lois Lane was kind of a lousy journalist because she could never see through the whole glasses on Superman thing.
Yeah,
oh
I know.
yeah, no, I know, right? And then another dopey ass one. Oh, was freaking Jimmy Olsen. Christ,
Yeah.
was he? I mean, no matter what episode of Superman you're watching, Jimmy Olsen is such a moron.
Gee
He was a
willikers.
perpetual intern, I think. He
Yeah.
never quite made it up to part-time employment at the Daily Planet.
Right. I'll tell you what. Next Friday, um, Mr. Scully, House of Thrillers. What would you like the Bimbo Barbarella music program to talk about? Because if it's something that's weird and creepy and messed up, then I know that Bopak will be on it. If it's weird and creepy and messed up, Bopak will be on for sure.
Yeah.
Is it next Friday or the Friday after that?
Oh, the official one is the next Friday.
What is the next official one topic? Have we chosen that yet, or?
No,
We haven't,
no.
we haven't chosen the artist we want to cover.
I
Uh-oh.
mean, you guys had mentioned the Who. Did you really want to do the Who?
Yeah.
I love the Who, but I hate to drag you into some artist that you can't stand, but
Yeah, I
they're
don't want-
legendary. They're a legendary band. They played at Woodstock. You know, for in terms of sheer impact, they're hard to deny. And I mean, they're certainly up there, very, very close behind the Beatles and the Rolling Stones in terms of societal impact
Influence, yeah.
and influence.
True.
So,
I mean, because honestly, I can come up with 12. No, trust me, and it's not going to be any more than 12 because that's about all that I can come up with. Favorite songs by the Who. So in 2 weeks we'll do the Who.
okay, the Who. And 12 songs is good. That forces us to really, pare it down to the songs we really, really like the most. So cause, I mean, I could rattle off 20 or 30 Who songs, but if I got to squish it down to 12, that'll leave more room for other people to come in and comment, and it'll force me to kind of think about the ones I really like the most. So,
And so Scully says that he's well versed on Jim Morrison. And do you know that Jim Morrison went to the same college that I did, Florida State in Tallahassee, Florida?
I didn't know he went there. Wow.
Yes, he did.
The
What
Doors
about
would
next
be
Friday?
worthy of a show too.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, Scully, because the Bimbo Barbarella music program is now going to be on Fridays because I had to move it for the wrestling.
So do you want to do a Jim Morrison with Scully on next Friday, and then we'll do the Who the following?
Or maybe the Who in 2 weeks, and then Doors 2 weeks
Yeah,
after
the
that.
Who. Okay, yeah, but what could we do on Jim Morrison? Just like some of this kind of.
Scully says he's well versed. So
Well, top 12, top
Oh
15 of the Who of the Doors. I could definitely do that as well.
No, because we already did Doors.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Scully says Bimbo's mine. Leave her alone. I love that.
When did we do Doors? I know we did.
I don't. Wow.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we
Yeah.
did Doors on 4:30. Okay, but you guys weren't there. You guys weren't there.
Oh, that's why I didn't recall doing a show on the Doors.
It was unofficial.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Always do another, because I'm sure Scully could add to that. You do a part 2.
We could eventually redo the songs, redo the shows that we got, that they got, erased. And,
Well,
great.
I mean, could you guys do next Friday at 8:00 if you want to do a door show?
What do you think? Do we have any plans?
Not that I know of. And this is more of a tidbit. This is more of a tidbit show, not a top 10 or anything.
It's not going to be. Oh, okay. We're not going to like list our songs, but just come up with like 10 songs that you really like. But, they don't have to be in any kind of order because I'm not going to ask for like 10, 12, just, I'll just say, okay, you're next, you're next, you're next.
Songs of interest.
Yeah, I'll let you all do it, and I'll be in the background doing my
Your
historian thing.
stuff. Okay.
That way you have
Okay,
a nice layout.
Okay, Chris. And so that works good for you next Friday?
Yeah, that'd be fine. I can tell the 10 songs I like from the Doors. for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Okay, Scully. Yes. Okay. So next Friday at 8 o'clock. Yes, we'll discuss his music and his poetry. Is like my favorite piece of poetry by Jim Morrison. It's called "The Celebration of the Lizard King," and I'm sure that Scully knows that. Oh, hey, Miss Hot Miss Missy, how are you doing? Oh, there's plenty of sound. Maybe if you took those those corn cobs out of your ears, you could hear. And how come you got corn cobs in your ears? I got no idea. But
Everything up his nose.
She's a vegetarian.
yeah, so who knows? Well, all I know is the last time I ate corn on the cob, I had 4 ears of corn, right? And so when I went to throw them out, there was only three cobs, and I'm thinking, what happened to that fourth cob? So I'm checking all around, and then I checked, then I checked my person, make sure that the cob did not get lost somewhere, and it didn't. But I still haven't found that cob.
It's funny, the French, they don't take to the idea of eating corn on the cob. I mean, if they see a person eating corn off the cob, the first thing they think is, "Ils ont pour les oiseaux." It's for pigs. They don't. Humans aren't supposed to eat corn off the cob. But I have to. I'm American in that regard. I like corn on the cob. It's definitely a good American delicacy.
I mean, because I am pro cob.
Okay.
Oh, and raccoons eat corn on the cob. I got a zoo. I got a menagerie inside my ribs, under my bony head, under my heart. What?
Scully says you need a good set of buck teeth to eat corn on the cob.
Or else you need vampire teeth like me.
That's all right.
Okay, yeah, but you should watch me eat corn on the cob. And if you don't know the story, okay, because Missy loves a good cob. Yeah, that's what I think happened to that, fourth cob. But I can't verify it because I couldn't find it.
The cob making those webs, Has anyone yet identified a cob in their house? No, but you have cobwebs. Must be the corn.
Oh God. Oh my God. I hope you haven't been holding that joke for too long. Okay, but anyway, is like my front teeth, they fell out from the chemo from my cancer. So nonetheless, you just see me eat corn on the cob. I've got to eat it like this. And so it gets all over my face, all over my hands, and drips down my shirt. It's
Why
quite
don't
nice to behold.
Why don't you get a prosthetic put in?
Oh, they're expensive as hell, Mark. I've looked into it, and I'm not old enough to be on Medicare that they have down here.
Oh,
I'm not old enough.
Yeah, heaven forbid you should be under the age of 65 and need health care and not have an employer kind enough to bestow you with health care in the United States.
I mean, because the only reason that I get as much Medicaid as I do is because cancer is considered a
Disability.
a like severe disability.
Should
I don't
be.
know. But it doesn't. Okay, but that doesn't stop me from drinking beer, mowing lawns. Fighting with alligators and two-headed fish, and I'm looking. Missy, I kind of did this for like the Elton John show because I was wearing some cool glasses, but they hurt my nose bridge. So now I got another problem. Ugh, my nose hurts.
Well, you could close the show out with your original costume.
Lene.
So Scully is going to join us. What time Friday?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock Friday. You got that, Scully? You going to be there, B Square?
Okay, Mark, and are you gonna come up on doors? Do you have anything going on Friday?
That sounds great. I'll be there.
Okay, so it'll be me, Chris, um, Mr. Canada, and the creepiest man on YouTube. And no, that's compliments. You would
That's
like
right.
to see the glasses? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, Tainted, you weren't here when I took them off.
Well, I love the creativity of the glasses. I thought they were actual one-piece sunglasses. So I'm just amazed at that creativity. But I shouldn't be because you're one of the most creative people I know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. See, Miss Tainted?
Now, do you mind standing up?
Huh?
Stand up so they get the full look of your outfit too.
Oh, I already took off the boots.
Oh, it's fabulous though. It is fabulous.
Well, here you can.
There you go.
Wow.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Noise.
Yes.
Wow.
You got to go back and see the grand entrance from the beginning. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard.
I was watching right from the beginning too with the entrance. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Everybody's got to go back and watch this right from the very beginning because cheesecake what is cupcake cheese makes it a special entrance at the beginning.
Oh yeah. So Coachisms is on tomorrow.
No, he's actually not doing Boyd next week.
This week. Is he not? He's doing
Right.
it this
No.
week.
No, he's
No?
not.
Oh, okay.
He's not.
Getting
Because
settled
he's
in, I
going-
guess.
Well, because his teaching job starts Monday, and I guess in Houston they have a football team called the Houston Texans.
Oh yeah, that's
I
his
guess-
team, right? It's his favorite team.
NFL too, right?
I mean, because I thought they were like a minor league football team, but I guess they're a professional team.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're playing a home game, and he was planning on it going like that. You look like a wrapped gift. Yeah, well, you don't want to find out what's inside because it's, I don't know. I can't even think of any derogatory thing to say about myself. And I'm usually very good at it. Okay, Hot Miss Missy, and you missed it here, honey, because we all sang happy birthday to Miss Hopkins.
Where you been, Missy?
I had to text her this week. Do a check-in on her.
Yeah. Usually
There
I see
I
her
go.
around town, and she hasn't
Yeah,
been around.
yeah. No, Scully.
Scully. But flattery will get you a BJ. Okay.
Boy, now that's words of wisdom.
Who's giving out BJ's?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, where's Chris and Claire? Oh, I better not say that. That was mean.
The selection of
To have a moment of celebrating Olivia Newton-John. I actually made a little mention about it on one of my earlier shows when I found out that she passed away.
Yeah,
The younger 73 seems to be. But she fought off breast cancer twice.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
she had a spinal cancer that took her out. So
Right. Yeah.
she
Wow.
had a tough go of it. So, you know,
Now, let me
Wow.
tell you.
you kind of tip your
These
cap.
boa things are hot. These boa things are hot. And not in the way that hot as in hot. No, just hot to wear.
Temperature hot, yeah. But no, she had some great movies. I think Jennifer's one of her favorite movies is
Sordid Lives.
Sordid Lives. That's definitely worth a look. See if you haven't seen the movie Sordid
I've never
Lives.
seen that movie. Never seen
Yeah.
it.
Watch it. It's funny.
She played a tattooed,
Country singer.
no, not so much country singer. She was a lounge, kind of like a rundown bar singer in Texas. And she had these tattoos all over her. And it has Beau Bridges, Delta Burke, Olivia Newton-John, Leslie Jordan is in it.
Leslie Jordan film worth checking out. He's funny.
He is hilarious. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's one of the funniest movies.
Yeah,
So-
Sordid Lives. Maybe it's on YouTube, but definitely one of something that's worth seeing with Olivia Newton-John in it.
Yeah, and you'll have a lot of laughs.
You'll like it way better than Xanadu.
Yes.
Oh my God. I watched that one time. I saw it one time. I went to the movie theater because I wanted to hear like the Elton John music. And that movie
Two
was
hours of your life never to be regained. Gone.
yeah.
what movie's that?
Xanadu.
Oh, Xanadu.
Xanadu.
And Miss Hopkins says maybe if we watch it stoned, yeah, stoned or drunk. That's the only way that I could watch that thing again. Is this a strip poker channel they told me about? No, I'm just hot because this is a long, like gothic kind of thing.
So, Mrs. Hopkins, take it from the number 73 that you turned 49 this year. Coming up on the big 5-0.
And so she remembers when Rock was young. Her and Susie had so much fun hanging down by the record machine.
I mean, 50 used to mean a lot of nebulous things, but nowadays people think, oh, you're 50, time for the colonoscopy.
Yeah. And okay, and so what kind of dance was Mrs. Hopkins doing? Jennifer.
Yeah.
What kind of dance was Mrs. Hopkins doing down by the record machine? Put it on. Put it on.
Oh, sorry. I'm tasking. She's doing the crocodile rock.
He went na 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 na.
And that's the honky cat. And who else is there? Okay, there's the honky coon. Oh, the honky coon. Actually, you should have used that for the Beatles show when somebody
Rocky Raccoon.
yeah.
I think that was one of my picks too.
Yes,
I
it
forgot about
was.
I forgot about my props here.
So, okay, guys. Well,
Show of
I don't
props.
know. It's 2.5 hours, so let's call this a wrap. This coming Saturday, and I'll mention it's. I'll do a little something Wednesday when I finish my song, called "Fish Heads and Spam," and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna take a video of the little kittens jumping around and fighting. Watching them is so hysterical. Good Lord, so hysterical. So coming up Saturday, it's gonna be the music and words of Jim Morrison.
Oh, this is
And
Saturday, not Friday.
no, 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 sorry, Chris, Friday.
Okay.
Good man.
Next Friday,
Double
Jim
check.
Yeah.
Morrison.
Oh, yeah, because I'm gonna get used to Fridays now too.
All right, Friday night.
Friday, it's gonna be Bimbo Barbarella will be back. Um, it will be Chris, the COO of the College of Knowledge, our, our specialist in Canada music, Mr. Mark Kropka, and the sultruous voice of Mr. Scully's House of Thrillers. So be there for that. Fish heads and spam. Yeah, you could have had that today at the buffet. Oh, sushi. Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Um, Miss Hopkins, when they came down to visit me, we went to this excellent sushi restaurant. Where was that? In like Tarpon, I think. It was so good. It was so good.
And affordable, they had a happy hour, which was crazy.
Yeah.
They had a happy hour appetizers. And then didn't they have a few special rolls they would put on happy hour too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
half
It was
price.
really,
It was
really good.
crazy.
I'm already ready for my next sushi.
I'm ready to go down to Florida again. That's what I'm ready for.
All I know, and when I was coming back from my little part-time county job, I was hungry, so I stopped at like a Speedway, and I got some Speedway sushi.
Not a good idea.
No,
Speedway, Ashley.
no, it wasn't because I couldn't get to sleep all night. My stomach was churgling.
Gotta go to Publix or Kroger to get your cheap sushi fix.
Oh,
You're right.
oh my God, yes. Well, Publix has some decent sushi.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
well,
definitely good.
yes, make sure to hit the thumbs up because I wanna get over 1,000 viewers tonight. So we need like 700. So tell your friends.
Missed it by what much?
Yeah, well, it was the premiere of Cupcake Cheese. And I heard that Cupcake Cheese is third cousin twice removed from Richard Cheese.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you don't know who Richard Cheese is,
Check him out on YouTube.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, because we really can't do a show on Richard Cheese, but my favorite song that he does is when he does "Welcome to the Jungle."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Baby But Got Back is pretty fun too. Yeah. But we could cover Richard Cheese because he just does covers.
We've seen him in concert. I mean, maybe not the viewers.
I know. My God, you told me that. You guys told me that. I would love to see him in concerts.
Oh yeah.
Great show.
It was a-
Great entertainer.
Amazing show. Yeah. He needs to
Yes.
be in Vegas. He really does if he hasn't been. Yeah.
I'm sure he's done Vegas, you know, but
No.
great entertainer and artist. Richard Cheese. Yeah, gotta check him out.
Richard Cheese.
All right. The big cheese.
Okay, so I would like to thank everybody who um, was on the panel tonight, the usual crew of the College of Knowledge. I want to thank you for coming up, and I would like to thank everybody in the side chats, and especially to those who took the time to write down some of their favorite Elton John songs and had them listed, because now you are in the official College of Knowledge book. So you got that going for you.
That's right.
And Mr. Coach, I think he said he was going to send me 10, and I will include them in the book. And I'll tell you what Coach said when I do my stream on Wednesday. So it is 10:45, coming close to 11 o'clock. Again, I want to thank every single person for taking the time to come watch me tonight, because I'm sure there's a lot of different things you could have been doing. You could have been playing with your parapet. You could have been watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Picking corn out of your ear.
Yeah, like Hot Mess.
Yeah.
I still wonder how corn got in Hot Mess's ears, but
You could have had a bottle in front of me or frontal lobotomy.
Yeah, bada bing. Or then you could have had this, and now who makes this? Hard seltzer. I don't know. It doesn't even have a name brand. It is called Topo Chico Margarita Hard Seltzer. And
I saw those.
like I've got to mix it with soda because it's really not that good.
I think they got into the seltzer business because people were making ranch water, which I think is tequila, lime, and Topo Chico.
Oh. I mean,
And
well,
they have
now I know.
ranch water.
Yeah, now I know why it was $9.99 for a 12-pack.
Yes.
That's why I'm sober today, because I'm not here drinking my Labatt's or my Guinness. So I'm very sober.
Or your Moosehead.
A Moosehead, yes, and oh yes, and I have a 4-pack of Moosehead there sitting in the refrigerator.
Now, did you have
Remember, quantity has a quality all of its own.
Did you have a moose head when we were in Florida?
I don't
Chris?
think I did, no.
Chris has never had a moose head. We need to.
Oh, I've had Moosehead
okay.
here, but I don't think I had one of the Mooseheads that were in the fridge.
Jen, why don't you go out and find like some moose horns and wear them around the house and say, here, Chris, here's a moose head.
You know, because he probably used me for a ring toss. You know.
Or else when he has to go into the shower, or else when he has to go into the shower, he'll like throw his dirty underwear on your horn.
Yep, probably. I'll be the talk of the neighborhood.
Oh, what? Is there something on my horn? Okay, guys. Again, thank you again, everybody, for coming on. I appreciate it. And we will see you next Saturday with a special edition show. Friday, yes. Friday.
And happy
10
travels.
songs on the Doors and related commentary.
Yes, and Scully next week.
No. It's just going to be, like Doors songs, but it's going to focus on the lyrics and the spoken word things by Jim Morrison.
Right. Yes. And Scully will be our special guest. And yep. Wishing Mrs. Hopkins and her family happy travels on their vacations.
Yeah, and sorry that we messed up your birthday with that rendition of Happy Birthday.
We can try it again.
Or we could have done the Beatles. Happy birthday. You're gonna have a good time.
Don't the animatronic devils at Chuck E. Cheese play that song? Today's your birthday.
Yes, yes, yes.
I want to see those. I would love to see the animatronic robots at Chuck E. Cheese do Motorhead's Ace of Spades.
And remember that,
Man, if I saw that.
and remember that Scully has a show Sunday at 9 o'clock.
PM.
What I'll do is I'll put a link up there for you, Mr. Scully, so everybody can go up and watch one of your performances. Because if you've never seen them, it's, I don't know, it's, I don't see anybody doing anything as original on YouTube.
Mhm. It's always an
I
author.
don't know.
so
Maybe
he's
they do.
come up with his
Maybe
own
they
stuff.
do. But
Yeah.
okay, guys. Well, that's it. Because I got to go to the bathroom and I got to go outside and get Misfit.
All righty.
We'll leave
Okay.
you to your critters.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. Okay.
Thank you, Nicole.
Good
See
night.
you later.
Good night.
Everybody have a good one.
Thank
From
you.
Cupcake Cheese.
Oh,
The one
thank-
and only performance of Cupcake Cheese. So
Thank you.
and so remember that you can tell
Yeah, and close it.
your children, say, my God, I remember this lady and her name was Cupcake Cheese. So
Yep.
that should
Well,
score
what
them. Oh,
in
that should
Jesus'
score them
name?
for it. Dos Vidonia.
You're wrong.
To Virginia.
And Scully says ska later. All right.